Hi, my name is Rishi, and today I'm excited to welcome you all to a personal project of mine, which I will be undertaking for next 30 days. In next 30 days, I'll try to learn to code, hopefully a fairly sophisticated website end to end. And before I progress any further, I need to tell you that I do not have any prior experience in coding. So, in following month, I would be researching the resources, try to figure out which resources to pick from, try to explain the trade-offs that I'll make, and at the end of the day, I'll try to synthesize and compress all my learning into explainer video of 15 to 20 minutes so that you guys can learn from it if you choose to. Well, at this stage, a fair question arises that why do I want to do that when there are tons of vibe coding tools out there which can spin up a fairly good website in few prompts in few minutes. So why I'm going to undertake a whole lot of pain to learn a new skill which might be even redundant in next 5 to 10 years. Who knows? But before I address that, I would like to tell you the main reasons that I thought of why I want to learn this skill at this stage of my life. Well, the first reason is a little bit personal one. I figured out as I grew older, I perform much better when I take myself out of the equation, when I make it about others. To explain it better, I perform much better when I have an external obligation to do something. There were numerous occasions when I've had a personal project for personal development and I failed to finish it just because I was not because I was lacking the motivation. It's because like I'm okay to let something go when I'm only beneficiary in the equation, but I would do anything in my power if other people are involved. So rather selfishly, I'm trying to make it about other people and hopefully and keeping myself accountable as well. So this time it's not just me who wants to learn to code. It's about every other person who wants to learn to code but probably doesn't have the time right now. So maybe I can guide them to the right resources, to the right thing, and they'll not have to do the mistake that I'm going to do for the next 30 days, and they can be more efficient to learn to code. That's the first reason. The second reason is also a little personal one. I recently had a newborn daughter and have been thinking about what kind of future I want her to embrace, what kind of upbringing I want to provide for her. And I was hoping that I would find a way to inspire her to break the limits that society puts on us, such as age, gender, religion, race. And my only wish is hopefully in next 15, 20 years of time, my daughter would stumble upon these stupid videos and think to herself that her dad had the courage and curiosity to learn something new, where the general consensus of the society would be it's very difficult to learn a new skill at this age. That's my hope. Let's see. Well, moving on to the third reason, which is a little professional one. I recently had to wind up my first startup. And while I was thinking about it and introspecting what went wrong, one thing that stood out to me that I did not invest a lot of time in storytelling. In fact, I was quite poor at it. I did not go out at times when needed. I always thought I'll go out when there will be a bigger raise, when there will be a bigger lease to sign, when there will be other big announcement, which obviously didn't happen. And how I wish I could go back 20, 30 years ago, where you could be a brilliant operator working behind the scenes. You do not have to come in front of the camera, but sadly, that's not the age we live in today. If you want to build something international, if you want to build something impactful, you need to come in front of the camera and be able to tell your vision, to tell your story. So hopefully, by the end of this exercise, it would give me enough muscle memory, enough confidence to be able to tell my vision on a grander stage or to more people. That's my hope. Well, these were the three reasons. Well, let's address the vibe coding conundrum, that why I just don't want to do a few prompt, have a website unlovable or repellent and be done with it. Well, I guess coding is just not about having a website or a web page. It's also about like systems thinking. It's also about understanding the architecture of internet. And if you do not understand that, it would be very hard for any organization to scale to millions or billions of people. Yes, you can serve few hundred or thousand people with a web page or your product, but if you do not understand what's happening behind that web page, what's the architecture of the web page is, then you're definitely going to be in trouble and you'll have to invest other resources to fix that. Well, that being said, I hope that you have enjoyed this video and I hope to see you tomorrow on the same channel where I'll be posting about my day one, how it went, what were the how did I make the decision, what were the challenges that I faced while trying to learn to code or trying to understand even the resources that are out there. So it should be about that. And if you are a tech enthusiast or someone who even like loves to see people struggle while they try to learn a new thing, I would love to welcome you all to my channel and hope to see you tomorrow. Thank you.